Not everyone who gives a wrong answer fails to understand. Sometimes they are simply seeing the world from a place we have never stood. That morning, sunlight poured through the classroom windows, resting softly on desks worn smooth by time. The smell of chalk mixed with the quiet hum of young voices. Emily sat at the third desk by the window. She liked that seat, not because it let her escape the lesson, but because everything felt a little lighter there. Emily was not a top student. She drew beautifully, but numbers confused her. Colors made sense to her. Numbers refused to stay still. She had grown used to it, used to being called not good at math, used to the looks of quiet judgment. Emily didn't argue. She simply stayed silent. Mr. Johnson stepped to the board. "Emily," he said calmly, "if I have 5 apples, and I give you 5 more, how many apples do you have?" The room fell quiet. Emily felt her heart speed up. Math again. She looked down at her hands, fingers curling, then uncurling. She knew the answer everyone expected. She had heard it 100 times. But she also knew that what she was thinking was not the same. Emily looked up. "Sir," she said softly, "I would have 4 apples." A few quiet laughs rippled through the room. Not loud, but loud enough. Mr. Johnson frowned. "Emily," he said more firmly, "this is very basic addition. 5 plus 5 cannot be 4. Emily's face burned. She lowered her head, gripping the edge of her desk. She wasn't stupid, but in that moment, she wished she could disappear. Mr. Johnson repeated the question, slower, clearer, the way adults often do when they believe a child doesn't understand. 5 plus 5 equals what? Emily swallowed. 4, she whispered again. The classroom grew heavy, not because of the answer, but because someone was clearly wrong. Mr. Johnson sighed. He was ready to say what many adults say. "You're not paying attention. You don't understand. You need to try harder." Words not meant to hurt but powerful enough to stay forever. Then he stopped. There was something in Emily's eyes, not defiance, not carelessness, but sincerity. "Emily," he said gently, "can you tell me why you think the answer is 4? Emily lifted her head, for the first time, not to defend herself, but to be understood. "Because," she said quietly, "I already have 1 apple in my backpack." The room went still. Mr. Johnson froze. In his mind, the numbers rearranged themselves. 5 apples from him. 5 more given, but Emily had not started from 0. Emily wasn't doing the math wrong. She was doing the math from a different assumption. Mr. Johnson smiled. Not the smile of someone who was right, but the smile of someone who had just learned something. "I'm sorry, Emily," he said. "I didn't ask enough." Emily's eyes widened. It was the first time an adult had apologized to her for not listening. Mr. Johnson turned to the class. 5 plus 5 equals 10, he said. But 6 plus 4 also equals 10. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 2. Life doesn't always have just one correct path. At recess, Emily sat again by the window. The sunlight hadn't changed, but something inside her had. She didn't suddenly become good at math. Numbers still confused her, but she no longer believed she was less. She was simply different, and different didn't mean wrong. As we grow older, we collect money-right answers, and when we become used to being right, we forget to ask, why does the other person see it this way? We judge quickly, we conclude early, and without meaning to. We silence others. Emily didn't teach math that day. She taught humility. If you've ever been called wrong because you didn't think like everyone else, if you've ever stayed silent because no one asked what you saw, remember Emily. Sometimes, the problem isn't unsure. It's that no one asked enough questions. The world does not need us all to see the same thing. It needs difference. It needs uncommon perspectives. It needs people like Emily, brave enough to answer with what they see, not what they expected to say. Because what you see today may be the lesson someone else spends a lifetime learning. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more tailies that make you think. See you next time.